You're not stuck because you're broken. You're stuck because you keep replaying the same painful patterns, without even realizing it. Have you ever found yourself in the same toxic relationship again? Or watched your dreams slip away because of procrastination again? Or kept shrinking yourself in rooms where you should have stood tall again? That's not a coincidence. That's a pattern. And unless you break it, it will keep breaking you. In this video, we're going to uncover the real reason why you keep reliving the same emotional loops, and more importantly, how to stop. We'll dig deep, peel back the layers, and expose the truth that's been silently holding you back. So stay with me until the very end, because this might be the wake-up call your soul has been waiting for. And if you're on a journey of healing, self-worth, and self-discovery, hit that subscribe button. This channel is here to walk with you, every step of the way. Let's dive in. So stay with me until the very end, because this might be the wake-up call your soul has been waiting for. And before we dive in, I want to share something important with you. This is a new channel, built with one simple mission, to help as many people as possible break free from emotional pain, reclaim their worth, and finally feel at peace within themselves. We're just getting started, and your support means the world to us. If this message speaks to you, if you believe in healing and growth, please subscribe. It's not just a click, it's a step toward building a powerful, healing community where no one feels alone in their struggles. Let's walk this journey together. Now, let's dive in. The hidden barrier to healing. We all say we want to heal. We read the books. We listen to the podcasts. We journal, we meditate, we do the inner work. But deep down, many of us stay stuck. Not because we're broken, but because we're fighting a truth we haven't fully accepted. And that truth is this: you were hurt. And it wasn't fair. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't okay. And yet, it happened. Healing doesn't begin when you understand why they did it. It doesn't begin when you get the apology you deserve. It begins when you stop trying to rewrite the past. And start accepting that the pain already exists. You can't fix what you won't face. And you can't truly move on if you keep pretending that it wasn't that bad. Or that others had it worse. Or that if you were just stronger, it wouldn't have affected you so deeply. That kind of thinking keeps you stuck in a loop. A loop where you invalidate your own experience, where you gaslight yourself into silence. Where you try to heal pain you won't even admit is real. But here's the paradox: acceptance isn't weakness, it's power. When you accept that you were hurt, really hurt, you give your inner child a voice. You tell your nervous system, you're not crazy. You're safe now. And you finally open the door to true emotional release. This isn't about blaming others forever. It's about being honest with yourself, so you can stop carrying pain that was never yours to begin with. The lies that keep you stuck. One of the biggest reasons we don't heal is because we believe lies that were never ours to begin with. Someone told you that being too emotional was a weakness. Someone told you that speaking up was being dramatic. Someone made you feel like your pain was inconvenient, like your sadness was a burden. And so, over time, you learned to numb. You learned to smile through the ache. You learned to say, "I'm fine," even when you were drowning. But those weren't truths, they were survival mechanisms. You did what you had to do to get through it. To stay safe. To be accepted. To avoid more pain. But now, you're an adult. You're no longer trapped in that environment. Yet those same coping strategies are still running your life. You avoid confrontation because you're terrified of being abandoned. You chase people who treat you like your pain never mattered. You stay busy all the time because silence feels unbearable. This is not your fault. But it is your responsibility. Because as long as you keep living by lies that were born from trauma, you'll never feel fully alive. Healing starts when you begin to challenge those lies. When you look in the mirror and say, I am allowed to feel. My pain is valid. I don't need to minimize what happened to be strong. You are not broken, you were just never given the tools to process what happened. But you can learn. And it starts with unlearning the lies. The truth you must accept. Here's the truth, you can't heal what you don't acknowledge. You can't fix pain by pretending it didn't happen. You can't move forward by skipping the part where you grieve. You can't create peace by avoiding the war within. We all want healing to be quick. We want the clarity without the confusion. The breakthrough without the breakdown. But healing is messy. It's uncomfortable. It's non-linear. Some days you'll feel powerful. Some days you'll feel like you're back at square one. That doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're healing. But none of it begins until you accept this one thing: you were hurt. It wasn't fair. And it wasn't your fault. The moment you stop gaslighting yourself, the moment you stop minimizing what happened, is the moment your real healing begins. This is not about blaming. It's not about staying stuck in the past. It's about giving yourself permission to feel, to mourn, to be honest. Because the wound you deny is the wound that controls you. But the wound you face with courage is the wound that transforms you. The cost of not accepting. Let's talk about what happens when you don't accept the truth. Because pretending you're fine when you're not comes at a cost. And the price is high. You carry the weight of unspoken pain into your relationships. You become easily triggered by small things, not because you're weak, but because the old wound was never treated. You might find yourself angry all the time. Or numb. Or distant. You wonder why you can't trust people, why you sabotage good things, why joy feels foreign. It's not because you're broken. It's because you're still carrying pain you never allowed yourself to acknowledge. Some people spend their entire lives running from their truth, changing cities, jobs, partners, trying to outrun what lives inside of them. But no matter where you go, you bring your unhealed self with you. Avoidance doesn't protect you. It poisons you, slowly. It eats away at your ability to love, to connect, to breathe fully. And healing doesn't begin with a therapist, or a self-help book, or a spiritual retreat. It begins with one moment of radical honesty: I'm not okay. And that's okay. Because only truth can set you free. Only truth can light the way out of the darkness. The power of radical acceptance. Radical acceptance doesn't mean you approve of what happened. It doesn't mean you're okay with the pain, or that the person who hurt you is off the hook. It means this: you stop fighting reality. You stop denying your story. You stop pretending your wounds don't exist. It means standing in front of the mirror and saying, yes, this happened. Yes, it hurt. And yes, I'm still worthy of healing. You reclaim your power, not by rewriting the past, but by refusing to let it write your future. Acceptance is the doorway to peace. It's how the pain stops controlling your life. It's how you breathe again. It's how you finally begin to feel enough, not because the world says so, but because you say so. And when you start to live from that place, from truth, from presence, from compassion, everything begins to change. You stop chasing people who never saw your value. You stop shrinking yourself just to be loved. You stop proving, pleasing, performing. Because now, you're free. Not perfect. But real. And real is enough. When you keep avoiding the truth. Let's be honest, most people don't heal because they never face what's really hurting them. They distract. They scroll. They stay busy. They jump from one relationship to another, hoping someone else will fix the emptiness inside. But deep down, they know. It's not the breakup. It's not the job loss. It's not even the betrayal. It's what they made those moments mean about themselves. I'm not lovable. I'm not enough. I'll always be abandoned. These are the lies that keep you stuck, not the events, but the beliefs you attach to them. And healing starts when you stop running from them. When you finally sit with the pain and say, I see you. I feel you. But I don't have to be you anymore. Avoiding the truth doesn't protect you. It just prolongs your suffering. But when you face it, when you get brutally honest with yourself, that's when the chains fall off. That's when the healing begins. Acceptance isn't giving up, it's taking back control. So many people resist acceptance because they confuse it with surrender. They think accepting what happened means saying, it was okay. It didn't hurt. Or worse, I deserved it. But acceptance doesn't mean approval. It means acknowledging reality without trying to rewrite it. It means saying, yes, this happened. Yes, it hurt. And yes, I'm still here. You don't heal by denying your past. You heal by making peace with it, so it no longer controls you. Because the truth is, you can't go back and change what broke you. But you can choose who you become because of it. Acceptance is the moment you stop fighting the past and start reclaiming your future. It's not weakness. It's your greatest strength. And when you finally accept what was, you free yourself to create what can be. The turning point. There's always a moment, quiet, private, often unnoticed by the world, when something shifts inside you. You realize you're tired. Tired of carrying it. Tired of hurting. Tired of waiting for an apology that may never come. Tired of being a prisoner of your own pain. And in that stillness, something clicks. I don't want to live like this anymore. That's the turning point. Not when the world changes, but when you decide to. That decision. It changes everything. What healing really looks like. Healing isn't a straight line. It's messy. Unpredictable. Emotional. Some days you'll feel powerful. Other days, shattered. But healing isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's choosing to show up for yourself. To talk kindly to yourself. To pause instead of react. To set boundaries. To cry when you need to, and laugh when you can. It's allowing yourself to grow, even when it's uncomfortable. And over time, you realize, you're not who you were. You're stronger. Softer. Wiser. That's healing. Don't wait to feel ready. You might be thinking, I'll start healing when I'm ready. When it doesn't hurt so much. When I have more time. More strength. More support. But here's the truth, you'll never feel 100% ready. Healing begins the moment you stop waiting and start choosing. You start now, not because it's easy, but because your life is worth it. You are worth it. You're not alone. It might feel like you're the only one struggling. That everyone else has it figured out. That your pain is too messy, too much, too broken to be seen. But you are not alone. There are millions silently fighting the same battles. And while your journey is yours alone, you don't have to walk it in silence. Your story matters. Your healing matters. And there are people, even strangers, cheering for you to make it through. Like us. This channel was created to be that reminder. That voice in the dark saying, you're not alone. Keep going. Final message plus call to action. Healing isn't a destination, it's a way of living. It's the decision to stop hiding from your pain and start walking through it with courage. You may not be where you want to be yet. But every time you choose honesty over denial, growth over avoidance, love over fear, you are healing. So don't stop now. Keep showing up. Keep choosing you. And if this message spoke to you, if you felt even a small shift inside, please, consider subscribing. We're just getting started. This is a new channel, and your support means everything. We want to help as many people as possible break free from what holds them back and live the life they were meant to live. Hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and share this with someone who needs it. Together, we rise. Together, we heal. And your journey, it starts now.